Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, it's currently 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. The price of Bitcoin is around 108,760, and tomorrow we have a monthly candle close, a 2-week candle close, a weekly candle close, and a daily candle close. All of these are going to be super important, especially this monthly one. We're going to go over each one really quickly. On the monthly right now, if it closes like this tomorrow, it's horrible. These are tweezer tops. We have a red engulfing candle. We're far away from the 21 moving average. It's currently at 78,817. When it closes, we should get a little higher. The RSI is pointing down, and the stochastics RSI, we're on the way up, but if we zoom in, we kind of see like we're starting to roll over here. So let's see what ends up happening tomorrow. On the 2-week chart, stochastics are toppy. It looks like we're rolling over. Maybe we could drag here a little bit. Again, red engulfing candle. 21 moving average is at 100,583. So it looks like we're heading down there as well. Head over to the weekly chart. We're touching pretty much the 21 moving average is at 106,711. I believe we went as low as 107,350. So we didn't fully touch it yet. Stochastics still have room to continue going down. The RSI still has room to continue going down. We had a topping tail about 2 weeks ago, and ever since the topping tail, we've been falling down. I'm hoping just to go sideways and not go below the 21 moving average. If we do, we must have support on the 50 moving average, which is currently at 94,986. Now, we head over to the daily chart. This closes in about 3 hours and 45 minutes. Yesterday, we had a gigantic red engulfing candle. We stopped here. Like I said, we went as low as 107,463. We ended up closing the candle at 108,377. We never got back up to the $110,000 mark. So now the new range for me is between 100K and 110K. As you can see, the stochastics RSI, we went up, rolled over, went up, and now it looks like we're rolling over again. Something's telling me that, we might be trying to test this 200 moving average at 101,197. We do have a double top Adam and Eve pattern here so far, and it looks like we're headed that way. Today, so far, we're getting a little bounce up. The 100 moving average is currently at 111,644. We would have to get above that by tomorrow in order to stay bullish, but if not, 200 moving average looks like what's next. On the other time frames here, like the 22-hour chart, stochastics are on the way down still. We have lost the 200 moving average. Same thing for the 12-hour, the 10-hour as well. On the 8-hour chart, stochastics are starting to reset a little bit, showing some bullish divergency on the stochastics RSI, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're pretty much below all the averages. I wouldn't get happy unless we got above that 200 moving average. On the 4-hour chart, same thing. This is kind of looking like a bear flag. Looks like we might be heading more down. We need to get up above at least a 21 moving average with some type of strength so that you could start to think that maybe we could make it back up. But unless we get above this 200 moving average, I'm just counting on more downside. That's currently at 115,368. Stochastics are low, but this even looks like it wants to roll over. On the 1-hour chart, stochastics are toppy. Bearish divergence here on the stochastics RSI. The RSI is also rolling over. We're barely above the 21 moving average. That's at 108,492. We must get above at least this 50 moving average to start talking about something here. That's at 109,448. Stochastics look like they want to roll over as well. And on the 15-minute chart, we lost the 21 moving average. We were above it for a while, but we kind of lost it. Now we're trying to see if we can stay above this 50 moving average at 108,643. Stochastics are rolling over, as you can see as well. So right now, I'm not seeing no hope for Bitcoin getting above 110. I don't see a pattern. I don't see anything that could bring us up there. The stochastics all look really bad. Let's see what ends up happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day. Speculation for me is we're probably going to close under 110. Hopefully we have a better September. I believe they're going to be cutting rates in September, so maybe that will hype up the market and will eventually go up, but that will probably be more towards the middle of September. So maybe the first 2 weeks, it'll be us building back up, and then from there maybe we can make it up higher. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.